What up, y'all? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, Deborah. Good morning to you, my friend. I appreciate you guys rocking and banging and hanging. I apologize, I was a little late today. I had a lot going on. I had a lot going on. So today is Friday, and if you have hung out with the brothers at any point, you know Friday is Freestyle Friday, where we talk about a lot of things and a lot of nothing and play games. So you don't want to miss this. You want to make sure you share. Sharing is caring. And if you know someone having a bad day, for sure, you want to make sure you connect with them. Tell them, come hang out with the brothers. Get full foolery. Blessings, Lisa. Thank you for being here. Oh, good morning, Aunt Sam. Great morning to you. Thanks for rocking. And you want to come out, hang out with us. 100% foolery on Friday. Oh, get a little serious sometimes, but you definitely want to do so. My brothers are running a little late. I was running late, so I gave them the link late. So everybody's late today. So, but I made sure I tried to at least come on, not be super late. So he's like, you know what? I'm going to go watch something else, like The View or Good Morning America. I appreciate you guys rocking and giving us your time, being a part of this. So this is what I'm going to attempt to talk about: games, payola, and do we encourage illegal activity in our community? Oh, yeah, we're going to dig into all of that. So I appreciate you guys being here, rocking with us. Make sure you share. Lisa, yes, we're going to play some games today. My people show up so we can definitely do the thing. But I appreciate you guys being all as well, being here rocking with us. Make sure you share. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. If you're not part of our text community, make sure you join our text community. Text LWN to 84576. Text LWN to 84576. Good morning, Mama McCory. Great morning to you. Appreciate you being here. Yes, text LWN to 84576. So you always know when we come on, even if we're running behind, you usually get a text and then we're coming on. Or you get a text while we're on. Because I always try to make sure I don't forget completely. There's been times that I lose a little time and you miss a little bit of the show. But you'll always get a notification, as well as if you have not been watching for the last maybe week or two, be sure to go to thebrothersoflegacy.com. So, 3 things I want you to do when you go to the Brothers, and why I want you to go to Brothers of Legacy. 1, I want you to go to brotherslegacy.com because it helps with our Google algorithm, and the Brothers of Legacy will rise above anything that deals with brothers and legacy. 2, I need you to go to Brothers of Legacy and order yourself a shirt from our BOL apparel. Go order a shirt. Just click on the link. It says BOL apparel. And 3, sign up to be a partner and member. It doesn't cost anything. We're not charging. I'm trying something new with the Brothers of Legacy. So be sure to, those are 3 reasons why I want you to go to brothersoflegacy.com. 1, help us with our algorithm. Even if you just go be nosy, just go look at it. Click on the link, click on the podcast link, click on some links. It helps. Check out the BOL apparel shop. Buy something if you like. That's number 2. But 1, just to help with the algorithm. And number 3, sign up to be a member partner. So we have your info and you can stay a part of what we're doing going into our next level. All right. Do that. So make sure you do that after the broadcast if you like. You can do it during the broadcast. You know, open up 2 windows. You're on a computer and get that going. All right. So yes, wait for my brothers to come in. We can start. We can play a game, have some conversation. This has been an interesting week. And if you ever heard of, so I'm kind of jump off in here. I think my numbers are off based on my comments. So I don't know the exact number of people in here, but if you've ever heard of Payola, raise your hand. If you've ever heard of payola, raise your hand or say, what up? Yes, I know what it is. I've experienced it. But just raise your hand that if you know what payola is, so we can dig into that. Because honestly, I'm not talking about payola in what's considered the radio, but I'm gonna talk about podcast payola. Maybe I need to change that. Podcast payola. I gotta talk slow like I'm Larry Reed. He takes forever to get to any topic. The master just talking, keep you on. Podcast payola. Podcast payola. So make sure if you ever heard of payola, let me know. But today specifically, I want to discuss podcast payola, trying to see if some other brothers they don't. I don't. You never heard of payola at all? Nice. Okay. Okay. So I'll make sure I break down what payola is, and so we can get an understanding. I'm sure you've heard of the practice. You probably just either could remember. I was like, oh yeah, I heard of that before. Heard the word because payola has been around since the 50s, I think. So if you've heard of payola, let me know. If you've never heard of payola, let me know. I know there's a delay, so I'll give you time, chance to never heard of payola either. Wow. Wow. Okay. 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 So let me see. Let me do my sharing. Uh let's see. I know. All right. I'm about to say I know Mama Corey know what payola is. Oh, let's see. Go here. Go hoot. Go here and share. There we go. All right. So payola is the practice of kind of what's called pay for play. So Sam, you create a song, and generally you create a song, go to the record company. Well, actually, it doesn't even matter how you do it, but you create a song and you want to get it on the radio. Never heard of it either, Lisa? All right. So payola is when you create a song and basically you paying for play. You go to the radio station, you say, and you've seen it done in Ray Charles, every old music movie, you've seen it done. Even the Five Heartbeats, even though it's a fictional group, you've seen it done there. But every pay for play, basically payola is the practice of paying for your song to be on the radio. That's it. Like so, Mama Corey's part of a radio station. They didn't mean that it even have to be the biggest, but a radio station. Nine times out of 10, I'm trying to go to the biggest. She's like, "Hey, it's gonna cost you $1,500 to get this song on the radio." And it's worth it because it gets your song out there, and she will put it in rotation. She said, "I put it on the top time." I put it on my top 10 list and things of that nature. So let's see, split this bow. He said yes and no. I'm trying to get Cole on. He said yes and no. Okay. Oh, well, let's see. Go ahead. I guess maybe to payola because I mentioned that to him. But yeah, so paying to play. So that is what payola is. Basically paying to play. Now, before I don't want to get my times wrong. I think the 50s or 60s. I know by the 60s, I think it was illegal. Before then, it wasn't illegal. So it was just free for all. But, I guess the FCC figured it's unfair competition because whoever has the most money, which is the biggest record companies, will always get their stuff played on the radio. Does it always have to be just music? Well, Payola's always been into paying for play on the radio, which is why I'm talking about specifically podcast payola, because whenever payola has been used, I think the definition is basically radio or basically music. So yeah, but what happens? So the thing is that the thing that people don't talk about. So if you ever heard of payola, because I used to think paying for play is just illegal altogether. You can technically, right, pay to play. So if I pay Mama Corey to play, she just has to say, like, say, say she gets a block of music that people paid to play. She has to say this is sponsored. She has to make it clear that we're not playing this because this is popular. but we're playing this because they paid for this time slot. You got it? You know, like the beginning of infomercials, this is a paid advertisement, you know, those kind of things. It has to be clear that this isn't listener and listener response. This is a paid sponsored spot. So they can, you never really hear it, but you can't, because I found that out just recently. I was like, oh, okay. But no one does that because then it doesn't look like your music is growing organically. But anybody knows there's some shenanigans going on. You know, great songs that you like, they barely play this song on the radio. They barely play this music on the radio. You're like, it can't be because people don't want to hear it. It's got to be something else. You know, some years back, maybe a decade or so, Sony got in trouble because I think it's Sony. So fact check me. Got in trouble for paying to play with Hot 97. And that's like the biggest radio station in New York, you know, where the Breakfast Club is at and all that. They got in trouble for Payola, but what they did was they were paying the radio station's electric bills. You know, I guess someone did some digging or someone snitched them out, you know, but that was how. But it's illegal to pay for play. It used to be, but like I said, the FCC shut that down. Let me get my brother from another mother, Cole, in the building. Good morning, sir.
What's up? What's up?
So you've heard of Payola?
Yeah, I know what payola is. Yeah,
right. So I just gave the definition for my people that have never heard of Payola. So now I'm talking about podcast Payola. So I'm gonna send you some links to some guys that are like, they just uncovering stuff. It's just like, you know, they've been doing some research, and actually folks that have admitted, like you heard of Fresh and Fit, I think it's called.
It sounds familiar.
Fresh and, no, Earn Your Leisure. Earn Your Leisure.
Oh yeah, I have heard of them.
Right. A guy was like, he was on the show and he paid $50,000 to be on the show.
Now that I have heard, I've heard people who would actually pay a fee to be interviewed. I've heard that, yes.
Right. But, you know, they showed the interview, the way they spoke was like they're an authority. They know their stuff. They're on here because of how great they are, you know, and that's a deceptive practice because it makes it seem like they're legit. And these folks ain't researched or checked them out. They're doing it because they got paid. Right. And the gentleman that was doing the podcast, man, I'm gonna see if I can find him before then because I want to give him credit. He was saying, you know, he went through, I think it was the FTC, Federal Trade Commission, and he showed like these videos and breaking down Payola and how these things supposed to work. They are when it's sponsored, when they pay to be on your broadcast, you are to make it clear that they paid to be on your broadcast. You know, you ain't got to disclose them out, but you got to admit that they paid to be on this broadcast. I'm speaking. This is an advertisement that you're watching. Right. You know, like, yeah. So, and you have to be clear. They said, what did they say? You cannot just scroll it or put it up. You have to say it. He said, and then you have to make it clear that, you know, he said anything outside of that would be considered fraud.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. And because I found out Breakfast Club does the same thing. You know, people were paid to be on their show as well. Like, right. And it sucks because you're like, so they're really not an authority.
Right.
You know, like, because you vouch for them. For me, I feel like you should be liable for their jankiness. You know?
Yeah.
You know, because you had them on there. And you know, most times what did it say? Yeah, this is my friend, or this is a great dude. You know, not only vouch for their business practice, vouch for their character, and they paid you. You know, like,
you know, so it makes me think. I guess Dr. Umar Johnson has more money than we thought.
Listen, because sometimes you question, like, how did this clown get on the show? I know somebody like kind of like of him, know him, connected on Facebook, and he's been on the Breakfast Club. And I was sitting there thinking about that. I was like, how did he maneuver? He hadn't done nothing great. Nothing. I'm gonna send it to you, Cole. I'm not gonna put it out there like, but
Okay.
and if you see, you like, who is this dude? You're like, I get musicians because they're rappers, because
Yeah.
I'm out of the loop.
Mhm.
They're rappers. I'm not gonna know. This dude's
Right.
not a musician. He's not a
Right.
promoter. You Google him. Trust me, you don't. He's just for his business. What he does, like coaching something. So, and you just like, how did he get on this show? And I won. And it happened years ago. And I was like, for years, I've been like, his name dropped Charlemagne. I was like, well, maybe Charlemagne gave him a shot. I was like, cool, maybe get you in, try to help you out. Maybe he owed him a favor or something. But now, now, all right, let me get my brother Kaneem in the building. Great morning to you, sir.
Fellas, how y'all feel, man?
Doing good, man. How are you?
Pretty good.
Awesome. So, have you heard of the practice of payola?
Oh man, I heard of the word payola back in the day, but
yeah.
I mean, I didn't know it was an actual activity.
Oh yeah,
a practice that you could do.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, define that for me.
Oh man, basically, payola is what's called pay to play. So we'll just say in the reference, if you have music or something, you're trying to get it on the radio, you go to the DJ, you like, here, I slide you 2,500, play my record.
Play this, yeah.
Okay,
That's it in a nutshell. And then
we used to do that. We used to do that at the strip clubs. like when you make it, because that was like your hot way to get in. If they love you at the strip club, then more than likely it's gonna make it to the radio.
Yeah, that's how many songs back in the day ended up climbing the charts.
Right.
That's how they would do it. Yeah.
But so crazy. Like, I wonder. I don't. Like, I always think, is that illegal? Because you've been paid to DJ. A little pay for play. That may not be as bad. That's like, hey, just put my record on the top. Or put mine in heavy rotation. Play a couple of them and then go back to my joint. At about 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, when the next flood of crowd come in so they can hear the song. But in radio, because the FCC is involved, they have to disclose that they're getting paid to play. Like if you pay me, it's got to be like a sponsored moment. Like I can't vouch for the record. It has to be known that you paid for this album to be on, for it not to be illegal. But we know on radio station, we hear the same songs over and over and over. And you're like, the song is whack. It's whack. Yeah. Well, it's all right. It's getting better. Like over and over and over. And you're like, you know what? That song ain't so bad.
I thought they used to get paid for them spins. They don't get paid for them spins.
No.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Because just the exposure though.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how social media is now. Like just the exposure. You pay an influencer to advertise your product. Hey, I just need you to show this.
Right.
That's like whoever there's 100,000 people that's just gonna see it. I just need them to see it and know who I am. So I'm talking about podcast payola because now I've recently stumbled upon a YouTuber who came from who another YouTuber showed that there's podcasts that are paid to play, like what did I say? The Earn Your Leisure podcast, pretty big one, and a gentleman paid $50,000 just to be on.
Really?
Right. But the way to interview it, like it's cool. Like I'm with it, but you need to disclose that this is paid advertisement. Like you disclosing like this dude's a guru, but not mentioning that they paid to be on your show. It's not like you reached out because he was great. Like I reached out to you to Kaneem, be on here to talk about real estate, and I vouch for you because I know what you're doing. Not the fact that like if you paid me to be on to talk about real estate, that's totally different. And like I was telling Cole, they should be liable. They need to be liable for their jankiness. They vouch for. I was on the fence till I seen them on a legit podcast.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I went it because you ever do that? Like you're like, but then you see them on something like, oh, maybe there's something to them. Like if someone trusts you, you vouch for me. They go up with me based on you.
True.
True.
Your word is what got them in the door.
Right.
You know, and I'm cool with word of mouth, even if there's like a referral, but like if there's no genuine relationship there, like come on, you're trying to play us. Mike said, "Oh, so is this great broadcast? Wait, so is the great broadcast doing this practice? Oh, you talking about, is this great? No, not at all.
No, no. If AD was doing this, my smile would be much wider, and it would be forever. He's not doing it, sir. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't like if I do, it would be like this episode is sponsored by Cole Johnson. If you want the best sports network, go see Cole. You know, but I can say your Cole Johnson podcast is dope. We're not exchanging any fees. There's nothing. You know, I can speak directly because we have a relationship. You know, I don't do that. You know, like it's I don't like it because it to me, like hearing it, like I don't even like I started watching Earn Your Leisure a little, but now it's like it ruins your credibility. Like, you know, I watched infomercials back in the 90s. You know, like
man,
tell us we all got sucked in. Like a TV
I
show.
know I got sucked in. I think I was like I might have been 18, 19.
Right.
I don't know if y'all remember that dude Carlton Sheets.
Yes, indeed.
I do. Yes.
Oh man, he sucked me in like a old like a vacuum cleaner. I was like, oh yeah. Oh really? I could just walk up to somebody, some old lady, and be like, "Send me your house for $25,000. Come on, old lady."
Come on,
it didn't work that way. It didn't.
Man, that's a name I've heard in a minute.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Let's see. Hold on. He said, "Oh, I know you're not doing it. I just wanted the needle you. Oh, you need to lose this morning. Yeah, listen, it's cool because I would never, and, you know, as you know, we grow and brothers start joining consistently. Like I would like, please don't ever do that. I feel like that just ruins your name. It ruins your brand. You know, like if Cole like had a product, right? He had learn how to broadcast in 30 days. You know, learn how to have 100 million people on your broadcast 30 days. Let's just make it big and crazy. Right. And I would say like, yo, Cole Johnson's the truth. I will admit, because like, you know, you listen to financial stuff, they're like, on the financial thing, they're like, we admit we share owners of this particular stock, you know, that we're talking about. And I'm like, if I had a piece in that, like, let me let you guys know that every purchase, yes, I get a percentage. You know, like, so I'm vouching for his character. I feel that the program is great, but I'm gonna let you know, yes, I'm financially getting something back from this purchase. You know what I'm saying? So there's clarity, there's understanding, and then someone doesn't have to uncover something later. Like, I'm clear about it. You know, I'm letting you know it's a great product, but I do have a financial interest in it as well.
Now this is what's interesting. You probably seen this too, AD. Earn Your Leisure, they have shown clips from interviews from well-established names. You know, in fact, one immediately comes to mind. I think they were in a conference, and they actually had the Florida interview, and they were interviewing Shaq. So
yes.
Yeah, it does make you think. I'm like,
yeah, because see, what I didn't know, and I found out, either he invested, he's a producer. Charlemagne is invested into Earn Your Leisure because they're on Revolt TV as well. So that just upped their status. So they have some extra connections. You know, that's cool. It would be cool, like if I'm sitting there, oh, here's my man Michael Jordan in the building. You know, you know, like if I'm connected, you know, he just you're in town, just come through, show your face. You know, talk a little bit about whatever you got going on.
Oh, I think I know what.
I'm sure you've seen it.
You probably seen it, man.
Yeah. It's ain't it like two cats on a panel? Or three?
Yeah. It's two at a time. Sometimes they get to three. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I seen it because I was they did a show about Turo, and I was like, man, I might have to buy me a Mercedes Benz and rent it out to somebody.
Right.
I'm like, I ain't never do it, but I was like, that's pretty good. But you know, that was interesting though.
Yeah, but you messed me up though, AD. You know, I'm thinking when I saw Angela Rye on the Breakfast Club the first time, I was like, oh, this is kind of interesting. But then when I kept seeing her make an appearance once a week, and I'm hearing this, I'm thinking, oh, they slide this. She's sliding the greenbacks in their pocket. Look at that.
Right.
So I guess Angela
Right.
got some money too. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I've been kind of digging into that world. You ever watching TV and you see like well, not even watching, like I've seen people show social proof that they've been on TV,
Mhm.
like they're having an interview, and they're not like well known, and you're like, how did they get on TV? But you realize, there are sponsored positions that you can get on TV. Sponsored, this is a sponsored moment, and they generally show it at the bottom,
Yeah.
but it looks like a legit interview. So
Mhm.
tell me about podcasting, Cole. Throw you some good softballs so
Right.
you can not. Hey, Kaneem, tell me about real estate.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna throw any challenging questions. I'm gonna throw you them questions that 1,000% about.
I'll even take it a step further. Sometimes you'll even get persons who are interviewees. They would want you to actually clear the questions with them before you even turn the camera on.
Right.
I heard about that.
So I know, and if you paying, here the questions. Are these comfortable? You
Mhm.
might be like, nah, that's a little tough. That's a little tight. What you mean? Are you illegal? That's tight. Like, are you operating legally? Don't put that question. don't make me answer that on camera. Don't make me answer. So yeah, definitely. I don't know if you guys seen the. I'm sorry, I'm going off on the tangent, guy. Hey, welcome everybody to Brothers of Legacy. Thank you for hanging out with us. And so I'm talking about podcast Payola. We're going. Let me get my. Hey, Kaneem, you got your phone with you?
Yes, sir.
All right. You have the Kahoot
Like
app.
that.
You got the Kahoot app?
Yeah, I think that's what we played last time.
Yes.
Yeah,
Same
I
thing.
should
Same
have
thing.
that.
Awesome.
Let me look for it.
So I want to try to throw a game in there, but I also want to ask you guys while you're looking.
Okay.
Do you feel like we encourage illegal activity in our community? And I know that just sounds like, nah, we don't. No, never. So on one of the podcasts,
Come
a
on
gentleman
now.
spoke about basically how to have a come up, in essence, by defrauding the bank. So he's saying go to a particular bank. He mentioned the bank name. I'm not gonna throw it out there like that. Not that the bank is fraud, but just and he was like, go in. He said if you got like a 700 plus credit score, and go in. He said somehow have a VIN number, act like you're about to get a car, and have the bank write you a check because you're getting a car. Then use that check to invest and use it for other things.
By finance, but still financing with the bank.
Yeah. He said, you got, he said 60 days or 90 days. He said you got 60 days. 60 days to, show that you bought a title. He said, or it turns into a personal loan, and he was just, basically, he said, but it's quicker or easier to do it that way than trying to get it through a personal loan. And the gentleman that was kind of doing the commentating, he's an accountant. He was like, there are multiple felonies that you are breaking. He said, one, he said defrauding the bank.
Yeah.
And two, what did he say?
That's a federal document that you just lied about.
Right. And then he said, then you're taking illegal money to invest somewhere. He said, that's called money laundering.
Right.
He said, then when you get your check, someone's name's got to be on the check, like a car dealer. So obviously a car dealer maybe with a license to sell cars or whatever, to look legit. So now they get charged with being like a co-conspirator, even if they don't take any money because they put their name out there to defraud the bank. I was like, wow. He said, and of course he says it on the podcast, and it seemed like he dropping some jewels, which he is, but this is how you rob the bank.
Oh yeah. That's also how you go to federal prison.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Right. and then my man was like, he was like, I know people always say, well, white people do this all the time. It was like, right, that white people end up in prison too. They go to Fed,
Yeah.
they do Fed time a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But
Right.
and I give it to some. You just got to be savvy because the whole point about it is what he was talking about.
Yeah.
He was probably not really doing business. It sounded like he was doing more personal entertainment, personal gratification. Like
Yeah.
he wasn't turning the money to do something else. I don't know the podcast you're talking about. I'm just going by what you just said.
Yeah.
But I'm like, why would you go through all that if you really not, or you really don't have a means
Right.
to multiply the money that you receive?
That too.
So if you multiplying the money,
that too,
then yeah, maybe it wouldn't be. I mean, it's still illegal,
right? See,
Yeah.
right there. See, Kaneem,
It's a little bit of that.
Kaneem, I get it, like, because we and I'm not gonna sit there like I'm holier than thou, because you sit there, you know, we know certain activities, certain things, and how we do stuff is wrong. Like, you know, you hear about the drug dealer that started the record company. Oh, he went legit, but he went legit with illegal money. Like, you know, like we need to hold our community accountable. And then you know, of course, the black man always holding us down. So you know, we gotta do. That's the problem too. Like the do what we gotta do mentality.
AD, man, you just preached, because I look at all these other ethnic groups. Now you just said something about black men trying to hold us down.
Right.
And I'm like, why we can't be like other ethnic groups who come together and build and kind of like, it's like a stepping stone toward wealth, and it spreads out like an umbrella. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like why we can't do it? Well, let me say this. I haven't been a part of any black people who have come together and like Asian. Just take the Asian community.
Yeah.
I mean, they stick together and they keep their money right there in the Asian community, and then go out and kind of like network and bring all that money back.
They
same thing with Mexicans.
Yeah.
Or the Spanish people.
But
they get together.
So what I will say, right? And this is, you can label this an excuse. You can label it an excuse. But Kaneem, if you came over from, like, say we have an Ethiopian community, right? Me, Cole, we all Ethiopians. One, you come over, your English is, you know, your papers is, you know, we're trying to get your papers straight. So I believe folks can come from another country into here. You know, you have to stick together as a community. You have to come over my crib and live in the one room that I'm giving you, and then go to work, you know, where I can get you in, especially if your papers are a little shaky. You know what I'm saying? Your language is a little rough. You know, you can't be customer service because your accent is too heavy. You know, like, so it's easier. I think it's easier to build when you're kind of forced to be together. So, you know, we come up with a plan. Hey, you get yours. This is the pipeline to become legit. This is the pipeline to grow and get some others and repeat the process.
Well, let me ask you this, brother.
Yes, sir.
Everything you just said was spot on.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Why we can't do it?
Well, because all of us
I know we've been here and we've been Americanized, and we've grown up from generations. But
we become.
I'ma get mine to Hades about yours.
Crabs in a bucket.
But yeah, I think we become so separate, and then and of course I'm gonna sound conspiratorial. There has been such a presence of us not even trusting ourselves because of what we see. You understand what I'm saying?
Too, yeah.
So it's been kind of a, you know, we've gotten a lot of monkey wrenches thrown into us coming together. You understand what I'm saying? So I think it's possible. I'm very optimistic that we can. I think people, so, you know, I'm sure you've tried to join with folk and gotten burned. And you're like, I can't fool with these folks.
And I'm sure you too have, AD.
You know, I can't fool with these folks. You know, but I try. Like, we have, like, I'm gonna tell you, we've been me and my wife we try to visit different restaurants, black restaurants and stuff like that, and they've been rough, man. It's something. You know, my thing is, honestly, like food, and I know it's crazy, but I just want good customer service, the easy stuff. Smile. Hey, here you go. Here you go, the nasty food. Enjoy. Everything okay? You know, like I'm just saying.
Not the
You
restaurant.
want-
Not the
you-
restaurant
you-
treat you like family. Just throw the food on the table. There it is.
you
You know,
want that Chick-fil-A service? I got
Necra.
you.
but why not? Why not?
I'm right there, hey, dude. I'm right there with you, man. Just give me an example, right? Me and my wife, like you and Sam, we
Yes.
called in an order to a little wing spot, right?
Okay,
So
okay.
for all the kids
Yeah.
now, it's a house of 5.
Right.
So my wife, now she just so happened to be on speakerphone making this order, and then so she went all the way through the order, and then at the lady said, my wife was like, "Did you get all that?" Yeah. I said, "Did you?"
I know, man.
I mean, did you?
Ooh.
Did, is that she? Hey, my wife said, what she say? I think she said, and let me add some French fries
Uh-oh.
because everybody had onion rings. So let me add some French fries.
Uh-oh.
Girl said, "All right." Hey,
I'm talking about. Let me take your order. Hurry
You
up.
went mute. You went mute.
Oh, sorry.
She actually said it again. I'm
Oh.
on mute.
No, I can hear you now.
Oh, my wife actually said it again. She's like, I mean, she said it again. My wife said, "I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I said, all right." I said, "Hey, we died laughing." But when we got,
But
when
that
we
was your
got,
order.
but when we got to the restaurant, right?
Right.
I guess the owner or the manager or whatever, he was standing behind the girl that took the order with his
Right.
hands folded,
Oh,
like
Lord.
this. And when we got there, right,
Yeah.
the same girl, hello, what did you call?
Oh,
Hey,
no.
she got it together. Like, I don't know if he
Okay.
heard her while
Right.
she was talking, but
gosh.
she got it together by the time we got there. I said, "Man, what? Yeah, that's her. I know that voice." I said, "All right, what? You
She
can't
said,
even."
I said, all right.
Hurry up.
Yeah.
Hurry up. I'm off in 30 minutes. Hurry up. What you want?
I won't be here when you come for this order. Just hurry up. Oh man.
We was dying, man. So I do
Thought
feel
you
you
said
on that,
I
bro.
said I.
I
Yeah.
said, "All right."
I mean, I think we can definitely come together. We just,
Oh man.
we've been pushed this singularity of empowerment so hard. Like you can do it. You can be great. You can be. I
I'm
don't think
glad
we've
you
ever
said
gotten
that.
enough messages of community.
I'm glad
Like
you
that,
said
that,
that.
that,
I'm
and
glad you
that
said
is
it.
true. You can't be great as an individual.
Right.
Yeah, you
You
definitely can be
can't.
great as an individual. But
Go ahead, bro.
yeah, you can be great as an individual. But unfortunately, the lesson of we could be greater as a community seemed to have died with the civil rights movement. And you said it best, AD. That is being modeled. The independent anything, independent woman,
Right.
independent black woman, independent black man.
Right.
Being independent is stressed so hard and it's
Right.
modeled so much
Right.
that it's a way of our existence.
Right.
I mean, single parent homes,
Right.
dating.
Like
I mean, it's modeled in every fabric of life.
right.
So, yeah, the communal aspect of life
Right.
that's not being stressed,
Right.
and it's not being promoted at all.
Personally, I don't want to do it all.
I don't either.
I don't want to do it.
It's so taxing.
Yeah, I don't want me and my wife, we had kind of had the same mindset.
Okay.
Like we want to be successful,
Right.
but we want those around us to be successful so we can all enjoy it together.
That's what I'm talking
Right.
about, Kenny.
Right.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
hey, you remember where we was and such. Now we gallivanting around the world doing
Right.
all this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man, it would be
Right.
cool to have 4
Right.
other couples who we get to stunt on the world. I want to
Right.
have that happen.
Right.
Yeah.
I just don't understand it, man.
Right.
But
But then, right. So also but not closing ranks. You get it? Like sometimes You know, like 5 couples become successful now. It's just
that it's not so
it's,
exclusive.
who are you?
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no, no,
yeah,
no.
you're not so
No.
exclusive. You're not so exclusive. It's like, oh, you pissant.
Right. You it's like you create it's creating space for you to grow like as a crew, but creating a platform for others to kind of step in and grow as well. And listen, I'm not saying for free either. So y'all don't get it twisted.
No.
Because this I cringe at people that they got a million YouTube followers. Why don't they show us how to do it? Like, because they had to do it themselves.
Yeah.
Why do they got to give you the shortcut for free? Like, they ain't got to charge you millions, but dude, like, because people just want the info. Like, give me
three words. 3 words. Do
that?
The work.
Right.
I mean, it's just that simple.
Right. Or have some momentum. And then if they step in, they're like, oh, I see momentum. All you got to do is just start doing this or doing this. You know, people just, I'm at the ground floor. I want you to help me up. I need you to pull me up. Like, so it's like, it's those two. It's like coming together, building. And then as we build, you do the work to get to where we're at as well.
You know, in this life, in this wonderful life of being a beautiful Black man, I have discovered 2 truths that seem to just being so inescapable. One, you already mentioned it. We have this independent spirit about ourselves to the point where it's a detrimental thing and it's a fault.
Right.
The other is we want the discount. If we smell that another Black person's an entrepreneur, and when we throw the price out there to whatever it is, it doesn't matter what product you're selling, you get the what? Is that much? No. How man? How about you? How about you give me the homeboy or homegirl discount?
Okay,
what I'm saying?
Let me ask. So let me ask you this then, because I know I hear that. Like for me, like I'm like Cole, like Cole says, yeah, I got how to become a great podcaster in 30 days and all this. Just click the link. I clicked on the link, and he's charging $10,000. I'm like, all right, that's just not for me.
And that's fine, right?
And I was like, and me and Cole, we tight. Like I wouldn't go to him. I just like, well, that's his price is his price, and
right.
Darn, Cole, like that's what I'm like,
right. Like, oh, 10,000, that's a bit steep, brother. Okay.
Brother. But I wouldn't, but it would just be like, that's his price. For whatever reason, he feels like, yo, that's the value you're gonna get, because we had like my wife, she does balloons and stuff. And a lady was doing, she's been learning all of us stuff like on YouTube and Instagram, and like slowing it down, doing it. And so some lady had a class, and her class was it $500, $600, for balloons, and I was like, that's a lot.
I was about to say, bro, that's a
lot, right? Like she put structure, like she's gonna teach you how to start a balloon business and stuff like that. And I was like, with the plethora of information on YouTube, I was like, yeah, we're not there yet. I don't know what she's gonna get, what extra she's gonna give you that YouTube that you can't find on YouTube, and I get sometimes some people rather just pay the $5 and not search. Like me and you talking about the real estate game. You could probably pay one person and he'd show you everything that YouTube has.
Everything, give you all your documents. Right. I'm gonna give you everything you need: contracts, documents. I'm gonna show you how to get contractors. I'm gonna show you how to get any kind of business. Don't worry about that. You're gonna have your own secretary of staff. We're gonna get you right.
Not
$9,995.
Look,
we gonna get you right.
Look, I know, Kaneen, when you hit them with that, they like, brother, no man. Look, how about 2,000?
No, but see, my whole thing is, man, like I don't know if y'all remember last time I was talking about my little concept of having a real estate club.
Yes.
So I'm actually finna implement that. So my whole thing is, I don't want you to pay this big fee. Like that $10,000 that you're gonna try to pay me to learn.
Right.
Why don't you get that $10,000 and invest it on your first property?
Right.
and we can walk each other together through it.
Right. Right.
And when you make money, I
You
make
make
money.
money.
If you ain't making no money, I ain't making no money.
Right. I'm with that.
I'm with that too, actually.
It's like investing somewhere, and like, trust me, we both we're gonna be at a loss. So I'm gonna work hard for us to make some money.
Right.
There you go. There you go.
Right.
Mike said, he said it's hard to reprogram us. He said, man, I had a $10 book, and cats were mad that it was $5 for shipping.
Say that again, Michael. Yes,
I
sir.
got you. Gotta have that flat feet.
Yes,
Gotta
sir.
have that flat feet.
Mhm.
I had somebody post up. I think I was selling a shirt one time, and it was like, it don't make no sense. People selling shirts for $30. Like, they try to, because especially if you're not pressing or making the shirt yourself. Yeah, I gotta have an upcharge. Like, I can't charge you what I'm making. Like what someone else is paying. What I'm paying.
Yeah. I am in a business,
right.
And normally with a business, and my being an entrepreneur, the end goal is for me to make money, not to lose it.
Right.
Yeah.
So, it's
that's not a business. That's philanthropy.
That's philanthropy. Philanthropy, if not a hobby altogether. Right. And I'm not in this for a hobby or to be philanthropic in this endeavor.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I was supposed to be philanthropic after I have many sales from you in this endeavor.
Right. Then I could be cool. Oh yeah. Don't worry about it. You can take that. But yeah, it's so I get sometimes pricing can be high. Like people overcharge. So we have no moments. Like, listen, I work hard for this information. I work hard on this product. Listen, I'm charging a lot. I feel like I just can't get this away. And like I said, on the flip, ask for discounts. I pray not. Like I don't know if you guys have had to deal with that. The asking, like who asked for? Like I never ask. I don't ask for discounts. Like I'm just. If it's a lot, like could even hit me with the $9.99.99. I'm looking like, okay, brother. Like I'll get back with you.
Right.
I don't want to look like I can avoid it. Like I'll get back with you.
I'm 100% with you like that. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that's not your budget.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like, whoo, okay, yeah, it's a little thin in the wallet department. All right.
Yeah.
Next time.
Right. Exactly, man. It's crazy, man. But some folks like you'll pay that money. Like I've actually paid $3,000 for a real estate course.
Okay.
Like, and go to Florida and do this, that, and third for like 7 days and all that. I've actually did that. But after I got home, me and the wife was like, damn, that's a waste of money. We already do. You didn't get we already. I mean, because I have been into it so long. So when it came to contracts and what I'm saying, advertising and marketing and stuff like that, she basically just reinforced what I already knew. You know what I'm saying? So
you got a trip. You got trip.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
expensive trip out of it.
Yeah, the Ocala, where they got a bunch of horses and stuff like. Hey, it wasn't even Orlando or Tampa, and they were Ocala for.
Any Disney tickets?
So it wasn't a beach; it was a Disney World.
No,
it was just basically in the middle of nowhere in Central Florida.
With a bunch of horses. Yeah.
Wow.
So but I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You learn. You know what I'm saying? I didn't spend so much money on books and back when CDs was popular, and you know what I'm saying. So I had all these little so-called gurus and got in front of them and this, that, and third. Right. Man, it don't get me wrong. It gives you the foundation, but you can get the foundation from a book.
Wow.
But you're gonna get the true knowledge is from action.
Right.
When you go out there and you pick up that hammer and you start being like, okay, well, maybe I don't want to pick up a hammer. Maybe I need to pay somebody to pick this hammer up.
Right.
It just depends on what you want to do. Like I grew up working with my hands.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So I'm out there right next to the electrician. I'm out there right next to the plumber. I'm out there right next to the framers, drywall, this, that, and third. I'm out there right next to them. But I could be like, hey, man, I'm going to go and see a movie or something. I'll be back in a couple hours.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I'm paying them. You know what I'm saying? But while I'm there, they know that I'm seeing the whole thing. So,
Right.
and it's also just to manage your job site. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't show up for 2-3 days, then they might not show up for 2-3 days. You feel me? Now that just slows your whole project down. So the more you on the job site, the more responsibility they feel like. Well, you don't know when they're gonna be here.
Right.
They could be here at any time.
Right.
So
Wow. What's up, Pastor? Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Pastor.
This is
how you feel.
I'm just here so I don't get fired.
Ladies and gentlemen, Marshawn Lynch, aka Pastor Brian A. McCrory Sr.
Listen,
Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to you, Pastor.
We are all over the place today. So no games has really happened today.
I my phone went dark on me. I had it pulled up. I had Kahoot.
Hold on.
My phone went dark.
Let me see if I can bust a game out. Hold on. So we talked about Payola. We talked about encouraging illegal activity in our community.
To answer that question is yes, we do. Unfortunately,
I gotta do what I gotta do. Mentality. How do we change? How do we get out of that kind of do what I gotta do mentality? Just for ourselves. And I know other communities do it as well. I know several. I'm not gonna name ethnicities. There's some real hustlers. There's some hustlers, and we're not the only ones that ask for discount. Just for reference.
No,
we're not the only group that ask our people for discounts.
Oh no.
Well, let me go with the ethnicity. Hey, when you get somebody from the Middle East,
there you go.
I'm just saying, I'm not being specific about Arab or African,
not what part.
I just said Middle East. I'm not going to go to a certain country, but it's just in my experience. Now, I can't put a label on all of them.
Okay, well, there we go.
But just in my experience, is that every time you go to them and try to solicit business, it ain't what you present. It's always, can you do better than that?
Oh yeah. My wife's an entrepreneur, and this week, she and I, we're having quality time. Phone rings, she picks it up, she puts it on speaker, and it's literally a white guy saying, I was on your website, I saw what you charge for your service. I was wondering if you could bring that service down. You're here, it's wonderful, I can provide that service, and I can go somewhere else for cheaper and get it somewhere else, but I want to give the business to you.
Wow.
And my wife was like, no, the price is what it is. Right. I hear that, but I can go somewhere else. I could get it cheaper elsewhere.
Not the Bob.
Why'd you even call me? Why'd you even call me if you know you can go somewhere else?
Right.
That price is there, but you're here.
Oh man. Oh man. I think this transforming our mindset. I remember Deion Cole, he was saying, he said the difference is, he said, I lose my phone. A white person, they return it. A black person says, oh, that's a blessing. I was like, that is so wrong. That is so wrong. And it's bad that it's like almost ingrained in our culture, in our psyche sometimes, just to do what I got to do. The man always getting over on us. It's our turn. I'm a risk fed time for this.
Not to interrupt you, not to throw y'all off, but I know this may be a little bit self-serving, but I just had to ask, man, how y'all get them backgrounds, Cole and Brian? How y'all get them backgrounds, man?
Well, mine is a green. I have a green screen.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a green screen too?
Yeah, same. Mine is a green screen too.
Oh, y'all got real studios at y'all house. You see, I'm in the living room.
I'm gonna hook you up. We're gonna get, but you got your wife got a studio ish set up. Well, I mean, it's set up for selling paparazzi.
Man. I talked to the contractor. Yeah, well, I had to file one contract. I got another contractor. So they're supposed to be coming through and getting the basement ready. So it's gonna be my setup I ain't gonna say the next time. Soon will look a lot different than my living room. Let me say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But mine is a green screen, and I just developed the imagery just in Canva. That's what I did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
I just pull from the marketing tools from the church.
I say they got them little live backgrounds. I got a picture and a lamp. I'm like,
listen, the only reason I'm not in my living room or family room or theater room is because I have my back hurts too much. I need this chair.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, I'd be chilling like you're chilling. But I spent 14 to 18 hours right here.
Oh, thank you, Mike. Appreciate you. He said my background nice too. It's natural. It's all natural. I can touch that.
AD's background looks like somebody that's putting in work.
Okay. I'm gonna have to get on y'all level real soon. Man. I'm gonna get on y'all level.
Cole looks like he's about to open up the Tonight Show.
Right.
I know that's what I was looking at. I mean, it's all nice and put together.
I'm waiting for Arsenio to come out and put his finger up. Yeah.
How about Jimmy Kimmel?
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right, hold on, guys. Come on, don't do this to me.
Hold on, let me do this real quick.
I found a good one.
All right, let me find time.
All right, so we're gonna play. If you got time, we're gonna play a game real quick. I know we're playing overtime.
Do we have time? Really?
Freestyle Friday. We preempt these other shows to bring you Freestyle Friday with the Brothers of Legacy.
Chia.
Let's see. All right. Let's do this. Beam. Let's do this. You ready, Lisa? Let's see. There we go. Kahooty Hoot. Come on, Kahooty Hoot. Kahoot is having issues. All right. Stuck in your pocket.
Hey there, Keita.
Oh, morning, Auntie.
All right, I'm having some technical.
Yeah, I missed folks. Good morning, everybody. Whoever, if I missed anybody, I jumped on really, really late.
Try one more time.
That's all right, man. I know you were busy, man.
Let's see. Oh, what is going on today? All right. What is this?
Oh, they already pinned it. Okay. Publish, pin, socialize. Okay, cool.
All right. I'm getting the number, but it's not allowing me to. This week. All right. Might have to scrap it. So I pray everybody's having a great day. Said Cole, I see you have your names and lights. How convenient. Let's see.
Yeah, she's pulling on the loser's heartstrings today.
All right, let's try one more time.
Don't call your heart loser, Pastor. That's cold, man.
I was talking about AD.
Oh.
Pew, 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 pew.
Hold on.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
What you doing?
You see, I am never this harsh to you. Never.
So what you don't do to the host is this. You're gonna get him in timeout. He is in timeout. That's what you don't do.
Hilarious.
See, I told y'all I showed up just so I don't get fired.
But thank you, Lisa, for that observation. Yes.
All right. So while we're waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a quick ad just so you're a reminder. If you haven't bought your shirt yet, and I see you haven't, make sure you just a little reminder. Let's get this going.
hey,
All right,
hey,
and we're back.
hey,
We're
hey,
back.
hey, oh, hey, hey. Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's see. Come on. Work with me. All right. Thank you guys for your patience. Thank you for hanging out so long. I think I've lost a couple of people, but some new people probably come on in. So we're in our second hour. Let's see if it's working.
Yeah.
Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works.
Oh, you mind if I give a little shout out, man?
Yeah, go ahead, man. Coot's not acting right, so we have no game today.
So, like I was saying about the real estate club, man,
Right.
I'm gonna get ready to have a little meetup. I want it's gonna be in person though.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get a venue to house probably about 8 to 12 people, and most of the topic is gonna be about strictly real estate. Some is gonna be educating folks about some of the basics, some of the acronyms and terminology used in the real estate field, and just answering a lot of questions and see who is wanting or interested in being a real estate investor. So I haven't got a specific date yet, but I want to invite everybody, if you don't mind, all those that are listening and those that are watching, get with AD Walker if you're interested, and he'll give y'all the information on dates and times.
So connect. You can inbox me or email brothersoflegacy@gmail. And all those that are part of the text community, you'll get some information when he gets ready to launch. So make sure you join our community. Text LW into 84576. Text LW into 84576, and you will get that information.
And I'll tell you right now, if it's an option and the dates work out, you can consider the church as a potential spot to do that if you want to, man.
There you go.
Oh, okay, man, that'd be great.
Look at
how the community.
I want everybody to pause for a second.
Thanks so much.
I want us to pause for a second and show. See, look at this. See how we just work together. we got the man with the information. Hold on, where you at? Right there. We got the man from information. We got a platform that's going to get the word out. And then guess what? We just got a space. Look how they work together. See?
All in one.
All right. I'm going to try one more time. And then I'm giving up. Hold on. Give me like 3 minutes. So any interesting news this week, guys? Anything happened that you just like, this is great? Or this was great?
There was something that was interesting happened. The NFL season got started last Thursday, and it was a wonderful game. The Buccaneers hosted the Cowboys. It was a great game. Went down to the final gun, and it was a game-winning field.
Chris is having technical difficulties. Please stand by.
I should have sent you that Facebook message and it had a dude in a skirt with a Cowboys logo on the top and a Cowboy logo on the skirt.
No.
Hey,
oh, good.
It's all good. Hey, I had to go through it too, Brian. With them Houston Texans, they laughed me out the city too, man. So don't feel bad.
You guys did good. Tyrod Taylor showed up and showed out.
Yeah, he did.
You're a Texas fan too, Keneen?
I'm a Houston Texans fan, not a Dallas Cowboys fan. Yeah.
Same, bro. Same. Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir. So I feel your pain 100%. No, but in all seriousness, no. I'm proud of Dak. I had to look at you dead in the eye, Pastor, and say, I'm proud of Dak. That was a wonderful performance.
Me too, bro.
Wonderful performance.
Me too. Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't think he was going to be that crisp.
Yeah,
on his first game.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think he was going to be that crisp. I didn't think he was going to be that bold to stand in the pocket like he did.
Yeah,
he was strong in the pocket, man. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how you can throw for over 400 yards and lose the game.
I can tell you.
I can't.
Well, I mean, I get that Tom Brady had time.
That too.
No, Tom Brady gonna be Tom Brady, but y'all got to do something about that defense, man. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but
y'all
you know,
was
we
going
got to do
against
something
Tom
about
Brady.
defense, and yet our defense
Be
was
right
an
back.
upgrade compared to last year.
True.
Yeah, I will give y'all that. But y'all offense is awesome because Tampa Bay defense is off the chain. And for Dak to be in there and get all them yards, and y'all need to see about if y'all can trade Zeke Elliott and see if y'all get some of that money back.
But think about this though. Our offense is awesome. Tampa Bay's defense is awesome, but
Yeah.
Tampa Bay's offense is also powerful.
True, and that's where y'all defense didn't come to play because they was running and passing. That's what
Yeah, but I know what I'm saying is I wasn't disappointed in our defense playing against the reigning Super Bowl champions. I wasn't disappointed. I think our defense showed up. It's just that they were playing Tom Brady.
Y'all should have won that game. I'm saying y'all.
We should have won the game, but guess what?
Squirrel.
We lost 7 points just from our kicker.
Yeah.
Right.
If our kicker had showed up, we'd have won the game.
All right.
It wouldn't matter how much
in?
time Tom Brady had left.
Let's jump on in. Let's get in this game. 212-0691. 212-0691. So you can lose to the real winner.
Let's see.
Uh-oh. I think Cole might be gone. He got scared. He got scared.
0691.
Cole in the building. He's gone. He's gone. He's scared. He's scared to lose today.
Is you out your mind?
I don't see your face, brother.
Scared to lose. What a load of crap.
America's team.
Oh, good Lord. Two ridiculousness. two ridiculous handles. America's team and the real one on.
Really? Okay. All right.
Look, they try to be all fancy and stuff. I can tell you right now. I'm gonna give you the name of the champion right here. It's real basic and simple. I need nothing else. The name says it all.
All right. So we're gonna jump in. We're gonna play at least one game, and then we're gonna get out of here because I don't want to hold you guys, but I did want to play at least one game. All right, let's go. This is some general knowledge trivia. General knowledge, amazing facts.
Okay.
Are all strawberries red?
Why are you going to give us alternative colors? I can't.
Yeah.
Just answer yes or no.
Really?
We all got it wrong.
Everybody.
Yeah, we all got it wrong.
I was going to pick that white too. I was like, I ain't never seen a white strawberry.
Me neither.
I haven't seen a white. Yeah, I think I've seen something close to yellow.
Nice.
I'm like,
I'm thinking yellow too.
yeah.
Blank and humans share 50% of the same DNA.
Oh,
Bananas?
Another one we all didn't get.
What? Come on now,
Wow.
dude. Really?
Oh,
A banana?
man.
I learned
banana.
something new today.
Wow.
Oh, man.
So if you're eating bananas, you are
You're eating
eating your
50%
own
of your
kind.
Eating half of your own self.
50%
Yes.
of
I
your
don't like
own
bananas.
DNA.
That's exactly why I don't like bananas. All right, let's go.
Wow.
True or false? A single arm of a starfish can regenerate its whole body.
Wow.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
All right.
Well, I guess I'll be the idiot that didn't say.
I thought I heard that. I was like, I'm going to go with true. America's
I guess
team
that'll
hit
be
first.
me.
How many questions does a 4-year-old child ask on that?
Oh my Lord.
Oh my.
Oh,
And we all didn't get it.
Don't we got kids?
Wow.
Oh, man.
400 questions. Wow.
400.
And I thought I was being excessive when I picked 300.
Right. I was like, let me go average. Right. See? Oh, this is hilarious. True or false? Glowworm caves exist in New Zealand.
How I supposed to know? I ain't never been to New Zealand.
It's New Zealand. Of course they do.
Okay.
It's
Well,
New
at least I
Zealand.
got it
Well,
right.
You're lucky you.
The most powerful computer can manage blank of what human brain could do if it was a computer.
What? That question doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
If the question
The
was
most
asked
powerful
correctly,
computer can manage 0.2%. Oh, really?
who
Wow.
got that right? Sucker. Oh, here you go. That,
Cold.
that,
Wow. Okay.
that was a lucky
It was
guess.
a guess.
Really?
Don't matter.
Sand Cave in Vietnam is the biggest cave in the world. It has its own.
So how you supposed to? Okay. Really? All of the above.
All of the above.
All of the above.
I've been
Wow.
there. I've been there.
I have not, and that's why I'm at the bottom.
Number 8. Prairie dogs greet each other with what?
Oh.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Ah.
Yes.
Hey,
Really?
we'll take it.
Okay.
Kissing.
I'll take it.
We'll take it.
Wow.
Really?
I'll take it.
Oh
It's a
my
close game,
goodness.
guys. Last question. Everyone ready? True or false? Cotton candy was invented by a dentist.
Really? Oh Jesus! Why me?
Had to. That's
Why?
I didn't
Why
know
me?
sugar's bad. Oh Lord, am I at least on the podium?
I know I ain't.
The real one on.
Goal number 2. Oh,
And guess
the
who got number 1?
champion
Go ahead,
of
gloat.
The most amazing facts.
Wow.
America's team.
First,
And
I'd like to
came
thank.
in dead last.
Myself, for me,
Dead last.
Yeah,
Why
I
did I
think.
have to guess the prairie dogs didn't kiss?
I'd like to thank myself.
I can't.
For
I can't
working
say nothing
hard.
about that.
I like
For making
to
all
thank
the
myself.
sacrifices.
right. Oh,
I
man.
can't say nothing about that.
I like to thank myself.
Yes.
So I'd like for each and every one of you to take the thought of America's team into your weekend.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, no question. I definitely will. I
Who
definitely
y'all
will.
play this week anyway?
The Chargers, right?
Chargers
In Dallas or in LA?
right.
in
In
LA, I believe.
You see that hashtag defeat
Ooh.
code. Thanks, Pastor.
Yes, Lisa.
Lisa,
Yes.
Lisa, I'm going to say
Ooh.
this with all the sincerity in the world. I really, really, really am glad you weren't on the podium this time around.
It's a new
Ah.
season.
He said, so what do you think about Russ in the skirt?
Look,
Yeah, that's
look,
between
man.
Russ and his wife.
yeah,
This is
for
one
real.
thing about Russ in the skirt. That dude was dressing like a weirdo when he was a Thunder. So to see him in a skirt as a Laker, it don't surprise me one single bit.
Didn't
That's
surprise me
him.
at all. Yeah.
More power to him. I ain't wearing a dress. That's all I know.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not trying to speak more power to him though.
No, I'm just saying that's him. That's
Yeah.
him. That's something that he has to deal with. I ain't dealing with it for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I appreciate you guys rocking and hanging with us. I've lost some folks, but I know we went long and we kind of was all over the place. So forgive us. But thank you for hanging. Thank you for rocking. Fridays freestyle, and you guys
Freestyle Fridays.
we talk about everything.
Yep.
All right. So we look forward to seeing you guys next week. Next week, you'll it just be a surprise. We're gonna talk about because I'm in a toss up between what I want to continue on, or do I want to do something a little different? Because I think I might dig into the legalities of the Black folk in our community. Why are we drawn to it sometimes? Why does it seem like the doing what we got to do mentality strives?
Why do we love the Nino Browns and the Frank Lucases of the world?
Right. Right. Why do we love them? Right. The
And I
Nino
do really
Browns,
mean
Frank
love.
Lucases.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh man! At one point, I think we wanted to be all gangsters. We don't want to get shot. We just want to be a gangster.
That's right. We want the
I
trappings.
don't want to go to jail.
We want the trappings, not the drama. Yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's all about the glamour.
Right.
Mhm.
It's all about the glamour.
You know, so funny. You glamorize. What's my man? Scarface. You glamorize, but you see how he went out.
Yep.
Yeah.
In a literal blaze of glory.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Looks
I,
like
I
Tupac.
remember
That's
them
how you
days,
go out.
man. It's a lot different when you don't have positive influences in front of you all the time. So,
Right.
Wanted.
Wow, that's good. That's good. Maybe we dig into that. All right, guys. We appreciate you. Make sure you continue to share, continue to support. Make sure you contribute. Buy your shirt. Represent. Let everybody know that Brothers of Legacy is live and kicking. We're doing some great things. And we look forward to seeing you guys next week. Same time, same channel. As always, be blessed. Know
Love
that.
your family.
We love you, but God loves you more.
peace, fellas.
Continue wearing your mask.
Peace,
And
Peace, Pastor.
keep your
Peace,
6
AD.
feet. I like that. 6 feet.
Peace, everybody.
6 feet works. All right, guys. As always, we love you. Know that God loves you more. Stay safe. Thank you guys for rocking, hanging, being. Make sure to sharing is caring. All of my replay peoples that watch in the background that I know see this show, I appreciate you as well.